And now on BBC Two, it's Storybook Wars.
Hello everybody and welcome back to Combat Carnage, an extreme version of the wars. This is a chance for those competitors that did not get a chance in the main competition to prove themselves and show off their weaponry and the design that's been put in over these last couple of years. And obviously, this is going to work out like Extreme 1 of Robot Wars, but a little bit different. We've got Arena Entertainment and of course the games, Robot Arena 2 and the following mods. Each episode will have a different lineup of events and special events that will go on throughout the series continuously. Today for you we have the battle that never was, Razor vs Hypnodisc. We have the Robot Arena 2 All-Stars, Hypnodisc vs Deator, Razor and Exterminator, and then we have the reveal of the Challenge Belt holder, the Mayhem, Mega Mouse vs Hefty vs 259, and the Crusher Crunch Up, Quantum vs Eyesore vs Razor vs Raven. And we start off with the battle that never was, Razor vs Hypnodisc. And of course, the opinions of some fan-made Robot Wars creators. And we start off with Anderson9132 in his video of hot takes.
Speaking of overhyped battles, good god people, you do be over-exaggerating how good Razor vs Hypnodisc would have actually been. But being honest, I don't think it would have been that good of a fight. It would have gone one of two ways. Either Razor would nom 3 holes in Hypnodisc and then pit it, or win by the judges, or Hypnodisc would hit Razor 2 or 3 times and win by a KO.
Next up we have MOU 4 if the battle were to happen in Series 3.
This was the one fight across the whole series that we wanted to see, wasn't it? And we never got to see it. And I think Razor would have just got round the back with its manoeuvrability, clawed it down, and owned it, moved it about. So I think Razor would have won that fight.
And next up we have the nerdcube who played this match on the Robot Wars Extreme Destruction game.
Hypnodisc, played by him. Razor, by me. First to win 5.
And then we have the winner of that being Razor with 5 points up against Hypnodisc's 3. And up next is Sagaris who played this match on an early version on the Robot Wars Arena 2 2004 mod, which will feature later on in the series.
And hold on, it's Robot Wars, and we're looking for some carnage today.
3, 2, 1.
Let the wars begin.
And with that, we see that Razor is the favoured machine to win this, but we will have that cleared up for you later on in the series. And now on to the Crusher Crunch Up. These 4 machines fight for the right as a claw weapon to prove that that weapon type is the best. Later on in the series, they will fight up against 3 other weapon classes, a spinner, flipper and axes, to prove which weapon is the best. We find the best of the weapon types to fight up against each other to prove which weapon is the best. Representing Robot Wars, we have Razor. Representing my channel, Combat Carnage, is Eyesore, a new build. Representing BattleBots, it's Quantum. And representing fan-made Robot Wars is Anderson9132 with Raven. In the arena for the house robots weighing 105 grams is Growler with the crushing jaws and the immense speed. Alongside Shunt with a weight of 85 grams, their axe and deadly scoops. Here is Razor with a weight of 66 grams. It's a Crusher, of course. It's the Robot Wars Series 5 champion. It's 2 times world champion. And it's a Combat Carnage Series 1 semi-finalist. And here is Quantum with a weight of 60 grams. It's a Crusher. It's a BattleBots contender. And it's new to Combat Carnage. Third up, we have Eyesore with a weight of 109 grams. It's the heaviest in this battle. It's a Crusher, of course. It's an original design. It's new to Combat Carnage and it's untested in combat. And filling out the 4-way melee, we have Raven with 59 grams. It's the lightest in this battle. It's a Crusher. It's from Anderson 9132 channel. Linked in the description, and it competed in Combat Carnage Chris Massacre. As the fight is about to begin, we have Shunt looking on, as well as Growler.
Roboteers, stand by.
The Crusher Cruncher's about to go underway. Refbots keeping everyone in order, of course. The House Robots protecting their CPZs.
1.
Razor and Quantum.
Activate.
Eyesore and Raven, and Razor is in the middle already. Eyesore's missed a crush. And he's now getting one in on Razor's in that little gap where Razor's Crusher belongs. It's now gone a hole, but no, Razor's away. Eyesore's doing a wheelie, but not a good idea in this battle. Razor's around the back of Eyesore and it's getting into that wheel compartment. The exposed wheels are slightly protected, but not very well. You can see that armor is buckling and bending, and it's popped straight off. Eyesore, poor build quality. They're going to need to add that onto their weaknesses. Razor has now Quantum and Raven into that CPZ. Growler's smashed off Quantum's crushing claw. Razor now has Eyesore. He's now onto that other side, and that wheel, of course, it's gonna separate it, I think, and there goes the claw. Oh, that is not a nice sight for Eyesore and the team. Sort of penetrating and sort of crushing down into that wheel. I doubt they'll be able to move freely now, Eyesore, but Quantum is in the jaw of Raven. Raven can now take them wherever they want. Razor and Eyesore getting out of Growler's CPZ is a good idea. Eyesore's wheels have been separated and segregated. Their drive will not be in any sort of conscious fashion. Raven has now got Quantum near that pit, but you cannot let him go. Razor's on the back of Raven, and they've pushed both Raven and Quantum out of this competition, and it looks to be another dominant win for Razor. Eyesore, the wheel has come out. That wheel protection was sat on the bottom of it. Eyesore's got a little message for us, I think. Something about coming. Something there. Might get a bit better shot of it later, but Razor pushes Eyesore down the pit. He's the winner of the Crusher Crunch-Up, and now is attacking the House Robots, which is a thing Razor loves to do. Razor is now in trouble. Shunt behind, Growler on top, but no, Growler's gone up and over. Much really helped by Shunt, who sort of helped Razor get him over. Not good team work by Shunt, but now Razor's free and trying to help Growler out, which is not happening. Razor's now behind Shunt. It's on that back pointy scoop on the back of Shunt. Shunt is now unable to get an attack in on Razor. Growler is useless. He's run over. He's sort of turned over for a tummy tickle. But to leave his fluff absolutely everywhere. And the noise that he generally resonates from that loud mouth of Growler. Razor now has basically got the House Robots to do whatever they want with, essentially. Shunt is in the claw. It's not doing much damage. I'm surprised Refbot hasn't come up and over to sort Razor out. Razor now celebrating. They've won the Crusher Crunch-Up. And Cease is called. There, Growler turned up and over. Mainly helped by Shunt. Now we get to see the message on the bottom of Eyesore. Not too clear there. Oh, I saw that coming. Well, I can assure you that I didn't. Or maybe I did. Who knows? Quantum beheaded. Here we go for the next battle for tonight. Is the first battle of the first round of the Robot Arena 2 All-Stars. This is going up against Dietor, Razor and Exterminator. 2 machines go through from this battle to meet 6 others in the round 2. That means you've got 4 other battles after this for round 1. And we will crown ourselves a Robot Arena 2 All-Stars champion at the end of this Extreme series.
Hold on, it's Robot Wars, and we're looking for some carnage today.
Here we go, the first battle of the first round of the Robot Arena 2 All-Stars. 2 robots go through to meet 10 others. 12 will be in the final hit, and it's just straight into Exterminator. Razor's back in the attack as well. Dietor coming in round the backside, it's toppled over Razor. This is away. Exterminator coming in, bringing that axe in, is doing some damage, getting some points on the leaderboard. Judges' decisions are a thing in this, as well as everything else. Razor on the attack onto Dietor. Dietor trying to get that lifter in, and the flipper goes off, and Dietor's gone straight out of the arena. A massively powerful disc of Hypnodisc is sending it straight out of the arena. Razor on his side. He's been whacked by Hypnodisc. He's back onto his feet now. Hypnodisc, the star favourite immediately. They're under attack, under pressure from both Razor and Exterminator. Exterminator is smoking though. It's going to take a couple more attacks to disable it, and there it is. Sparks are flying from Exterminator. Razor's going to finish him off, I think. There it goes, another spark. Is that Exterminator gone? Yes, it is. Razor now goes with him this through, but these 2 machines will fight on for the honour of who is the best. Hitting the disc, obviously he's got that more potent weapon than Razor, of course. They're skirting with that pit of oblivion. You don't want to be around there. Hitting the disc is now taking off one of Razor's wheels. It's turned towards the pit, and it's going down. Razor celebrating by flying and doing a backflip. Razor into the disc goes through. Just before we get into the mayhem for tonight, we are going into our challenge belt to reveal who the challenge belt will be given to and who will have to defend themselves in order to keep it. Of course, 3 battles, 3 wins are needed to keep it, and we'll have to see who the robot is that will be holding it for next time. And the robots chosen throughout the past couple of battles will be Firestorm, the front hinge flipper, that never quite did well in Robot Wars, but always had that potential. Here we go, the main event for tonight, the first Extreme episode. We'll be finishing off with the mayhem. Of course, the mayhem, 1 robot goes through to join another 6, which go into an Annihilator special episode. There'll be 2 Annihilators. That means there are 12 mayhem battles that will go ahead throughout this series. Of course, Mega Mouse versus 259 versus Hefty. Neither of these machines have been in the wars before. Mega Mouse, looking for cheese. 259, scary vertical spinner. And Hefty, with some foliage, looking like some kind of twisted Sasquatch. In the arena for the house robots is Shunt with that axe and scoop once again, and 85 grams of weight. And alongside him, the big daddy of them all, weighing 285 grams, it's Mr. Psycho. He has that hammer, he has that claw. We start off with 259, 117 grams. It's the heaviest in this battle. It's got that vertical spinner. Robo's competitor it is. It's new to combat Carnage and it's highly unstable due to the weight at the front. Hefty is here from the MAU4 channel with 71 grams of weight behind it, and that lifting element, entanglement device. They are also new to combat Carnage and are hoping to do well. Next up, we have the lightest in this battle today is Mega Mouse with 58 grams of weight behind that flipper on the front. Googly eyes support it. It's new to combat Carnage and it's from the live events. However, it's easily enticed by cheese. Cute little thing. Shunt watching on. And so is Mr. Psycho. Stay away from him is my advice. Refbot, checking out the competition.
Roboteers, stand by. 3, 2, 1. Activate.
259, the one to watch here. Immediately into collisions with Hefty. Mega Mouse comes out. Needs to get out of the way. You leave my little mouse alone. Leave the cutie patootie alone. Hefty's in the middle of it right now. They've got them special wheels for Combat Carnage. They've lost a part of the lift already. That spinner entanglement device has not gone to plan and it's come off of Hefty. 259 gets out of the way of Mr. Psycho. Hefty's been picked up. There, 259's been exposed for its front heavy design and it's face planted almost into and over the grill. Mega Mouse needs to capitalise on it. Throw it out of the arena. Get rid of that massively powerful vertical spinner of 259. It's got four-wheel drive, but oftentimes cannot keep up with it in past experiences. The hammer comes down onto Hefty, it's upside down, and I don't think it's invertible. 259 still on the ropes. Mega Mouse needs to try a little harder than that. Get it out of the arena or even shove it into Mr. Psycho CBZ, and he has done. But now, 259's been brought back down to the floor. Mega Mouse and 259 get out of the way of Refbot, who's counting out Hefty. Hefty's not got off to a good start here. That spinner disabling device that they had on has not worked at all, not one bit. There he goes, Refbot turns away. Hefty has been counted out and it is done. Out of this battle, they will not be joining the Annihilator, which will head on into the later episodes of Extreme. But 259 has now disabled Mega Mouse really hard. You bully, leave him alone. Mega Mouse trying to get away. 259's not allowing for it. The flippers come off. The little ears and the eyes are all in trouble now. The boggle eyes have probably gone all over the place. There he goes. He's on his side now. The eyes are still intact, surprisingly. The little bottom nose and the cute little eyes. He's coming back in again. Leave him alone. My little cute mouse is not very cute anymore. He's had his mouth and nose whipped clean out. 259. I told you to watch them, and I told you to expect big things. That massively powerful and heavy vertical spinner will disable anything that comes in its way. It's like Mike Tyson of the Robot Wars Combat Carnage universe. Refbot, a shake of the head. Mega Mouse pulled hardly to come into the arena. It may look cute but that's not a place here in the arena. It's not a place for cuteness. It is being disabled. Get it a wheelchair. Pushed around by Shunt. Where's he taking it now? Onto the arena floor. Flipper, the cute little mouse is going for a journey into space. 259 Shunt scouring. There he goes. Bouncing down. A replay there. While Hefty's been seen to by Mr. Psycho. Down it comes. Bouncing a little bit. Using them sort of ears to bounce onto his side. But the safety link is gone. There's no power to it. Mr. Psycho's now picked up Hefty. Hefty, I think, is going to get the same treatment as Mega Mouse. Onto the arena. Flipper it goes. Mr. Psycho, 6'2", eyes are blue, and he's after you. There goes Hefty, knocking into Mega Mouse, knocking them both down onto the wheels, but I think both machines are crippled, limping. Not even limping, they are out of this mayhem. No Annihilator for you. Probably a good thing too. The new lifter of Hefty has not worked at all. Mr. Psycho has raised it high and dry. Down it comes though, taking a fearful bashing onto the arena floor. Down comes the hammer. Replay in there. Not much damage done there to Hefty. MOU4's machines really do not perform well in the Combat Carnage arena. 259 sits in the corner watching on as Mr. Psycho places Hefty onto the arena, drops on a new feature for Extreme and plenty more series of Combat Carnage. Down it comes a pot full of balls. And Cease is called the replay a couple times there for your amusement. The balls scatter. And Hefty is sent to the arena sidewall. Now, who's going to clean that up, eh? Probably me. Hefty, lots of damage has been taken by any and all except for 259 and of course the house robots. The disabling spinner device of Hefty on the floor with Mega Mouse's lifter. And its own lifter, to be fair. Refbot sat in the corner, surrounded by marbles and bowling balls, and Mr. Psycho. 259 moves on to the Annihilator. And that is it for the first episode of Combat Carnage Extreme. Join us next time to see who will join 259 in the Annihilator.